How about when like the property managers, when they insist that they have to have, what is it, a background check, or I think it's a background, if I remember correctly, a background check on every adult that will be residing in the place, even though, I mean, how do you deal with that?
Who wants to answer that one for me?
I mean, I
Not
know you
dealing with
said.
that one at all.
Who said? Did you say that?
Oh, I
Say-
wouldn't deal with that one at all because
Right.
they don't need to do a background check on the guests.
Well, hold on. There's a part of that answer that's true, and there's a part of that answer is not true. Because the true part is, would you say? Would you say that the first part?
If they were like insisting about the people
Yeah.
that were coming and going, then I
Yeah,
think
we
I
do.
would just go to the next.
Right. So
Right.
that's true. That's true. But the other part you said is they don't need to do a background check. And that part is not true. Why? Because if it's their property, they could do whatever they want. If they have, who am I to tell them what they need to do? Like if it's my property and that's my process, that's what I need to do. So who are you to tell me what I need to do to make sure I'm comfortable with who's coming and going to my property? So half of that is true. The first half was true. If that's what they need to do, you need to keep moving. Why? Because that doesn't work for you, right? That's not going to work for you. It might be what they need. Remember what I say, when you understand what their win is, right? If you could satisfy their win without compromising what you need to accomplish your win, then you're gonna have a great situation. Win-win. In this case, you can't satisfy that win because there's no way. I mean, I'm sure there's a way, but it doesn't work. Number one, every guest ain't gonna be allowing you to do a background check just to stay unless you brokered a deal with your beloved President Biden to get a place in the White House, a room, just one room in the White House so that you can host your guests. Now, in that type of situation, this is all jest, but in that type of situation, yeah, everything else, I don't like, there's no way. It doesn't even make sense, right? What guest wants to do that? Now, the other thing I would just say is for you also, remember how we look at things. You might be, you may have some folks out there that are just like, well, if that's what we need to do, I could figure out a way to do that. And because we smart, we're cunning, we could figure things out, not how to get around it, but how to really do it and say, okay, we can figure out how to make this work. That's all good. But 2 points. One, if you got one place, you could get that done. I'm not ever looking at this as far as this works for this place. I'm looking at it as, how is this going to work for all 15, 20, 30 of my listings? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Meaning now the other ones may not have to go through this, but remember why we're doing this: financial freedom, independence, being able to have that freedom. And if you got all this stuff going on with all these different places that are causing you to have to be doing all this extra jumping through hoops all the time just to operate your business, that's not freedom. Yeah. It isn't freedom, right? So that's the other reason to look at it. But that goes into the point of, who was it? There were a couple of you that did some video walk, right? So I'm glad we were asked on this, because I said, you know what, when I talk to them, or when we do our Thursday night session, I'm going to talk about this a little.